All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim that's teaching the truth and sincerity. And Shalom to the believers and the followers of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. This show is going to be based on, the Akim, Tazadakim, the brothers that's teaching this truth. The brothers that was called upon this grace, this mercy, this faith, okay? This show and this message, this epistle is on to y'all, because the kingdom of heaven is within you, man. The kingdom of heaven is within you. You was sanctified. You was chosen by Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You was chosen by Yahweh. You was chosen by Yahweh, through the spirit of Yahawashi to teach his word. All right? You are a peculiar brother. You are peculiar brethren. Okay, you are peculiar men. You're not an average guy that you see out here in these streets. Okay? You was chosen. You was handpicked by the Lord himself to teach his word. Okay? So this message is on to you, I understand being in this world, this filthy, polluted society, you get distracted and shit, But you can't conform yourself to this world, man. You always got to remind yourself that you're different from these average niggas and spicks, man. You're different from these people, man. You're above these people through the spirit. Yeah, bro.
This is John 15:15. It says, henceforth I call you not servants, for the servants know not what his Lord doeth. Mm-hmm. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you.
Yeah, you're the Lord's friends, man. Do you know how special that is to be the Lord's friend? Because, like the scripture said, like he said, Yahawashi said it himself, a servant doesn't know what his Lord or his master will is, okay? But you know what the will of the Father is. You understand you understand the will of your master, which is Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You understand the secrets of the kingdom of heaven. You understand that salvation is only for the children of Israel. You understand that the kingdom of heaven is only for you, that the so-called white man is the devil, that he's an Edomite. You know your nationality, okay? You understand these things. Go ahead.
It says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
The Most High has chosen you. Yahawashi has chosen you. Okay? Yeah.
And I ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you.
That's power, man.
Excuse me.
That's power. You got to remind yourself that that's power, man. That whatever you pray for, whatever you ask for sincerely, okay, the Lord will give it to you, man, if it be his will. If it be his will and you ask for something and you sincerely need it, the Lord will grant it to you, man. That's power. That shows you that you're different. You're more special than the average nigga and spit that you grew up with or that's what you live with, You're different from them, man. All right?
These things I command you, that ye love one another. If the world hated you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love you as love his own.
If you were of this world, the world would love his own, man. But you're not, because you're special. There was always something different about you. Even before the truth, there was always something different about you. Because the Lord always had a certain spirit that had you different from these people. And now being that you have the light, that you have the understanding, you're especially different, man. Because you're clean. You was washed from the filth of this world. You was cleansed. So there's something completely different about you. So don't treat yourself as you're the same old person that you was in this world, man. You're better than that, man. Go ahead.
But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hates you.
The world hates you. Ultimately, no matter how cool you think your friends back in the world or your family or whatever, they ultimately hate you because you're about this truth. You're about the ways of the Most High. You're not about smoking weed, okay? You're not about committing adultery, being a faggot, okay? Making the ways of this world your priority, such as having fun. Having fun all the fucking time. Life isn't about having fun all the fucking time. Life is about serving the Most High with fear and trembling and keeping His commandments to the best of your abilities. That's what life is about. Life is about what you could do for your brother. That's what life is about. All right? Give me from Philippians. Oh, you had something?
Yeah, but I didn't find it in time. But anyway.
Yeah, it's cool.
Colossians, the 4th chapter and the 13th verse.
Philippians.
Oh, Philippians. Oh, Salaki.
Yeah, it's cool.
Salaki.
It's cool.
But this is Philippians 4 and 13. I can do all things through Yahawah which strengthen me.
Yeah, you can do all things and Yahawah will strengthen you, man. Yahawah gives you the power. He granted you the power to do things, which is teach His word, man. To research, to study. He gave you these power to do these things. So do it, man. Use the power that the Lord gave you, man. Don't you understand teaching His word is power? Don't you understand reading these scriptures is power? Breaking down these scriptures is power? Don't you know that's power? So you got to use that power, man. Don't neglect the power. Use the power, man. If you study something, if you research something, bring it out, man. Don't hide it under the napkin. Use what the Lord gave you. If the Spirit got on you to think about something, you research it, you study it, bring it out, man. If you see something in the scriptures and you research this and you study it, bring it out, man. That's the power that the Lord granted you, man. Not power as in, you know, you fucking bulking up and shit. You can do 2,000 push-ups and shit. You could bench press 350 and shit. It's talking about what you can do with the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures. What you could pull out from the history. All right? Give me 1 Corinthians 14:32. You know? That's the power that the Lord granted you. So use it, man. Stop sitting on your ass, man. Use what you got. And for them brothers, pray, fast, and get out there on the highways and byways to teach His word, man. Get out there, man. Let the Spirit get on you to go out there and teach. Go out there and teach. Go to your district, your the Grand Concourse, your downtown, your city hall, whatever, and go out there and teach this word, man. Prophesy onto the nations. Prophesy to your people.
This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 32. And the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
The spirit of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. So if you was a prophet 2,000 years ago, you was a prophet here today. If you was a prophet 4,000 years ago, if you was back there prophesying onto your people back then, you're going to be doing the same thing now. So we are Elisha, Noah, Jonah, Hosea, Micah, Malachi, Zechariah, Zephaniah, Jeremiah, Isaiah, Gad. We are those prophets coming back. And guess what? Back then, no prophets had power. They actually had spiritual power back then. All right? They was able to do miracles through the grace and the power, the spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Okay? They was able to do those things back then. So you able to do those things today. Well, Lord will, when the time comes, you're going to be able to do those things through the spirit and the power of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right? You got to comprehend. You got to understand that. You got to grasp that, man. We the same men from back then, man. And them men was doing miracles. So we going to be able to do miracles when that time comes. But for now, the power that you have right now is having the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures. The power that you have right now is breaking down these scriptures. The power that you have right now is building up your brethren. You building up the tabernacles of David. You building up the house of David again. That's the power that you have right now. So use your power. Use your power, man.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah, the 1st chapter, and I'm going to start at the 9th verse. It says, Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord said unto me, Behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have made thee this day. Excuse me. It says, See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms.
Check that out. It said the Lord had put his words in the mouth of Jeremiah. So the Lord had put his words inside your mouth, man. He gave you the mouth to speak his words. He gave you the understanding of his words. He gave it to you to speak it, to show forth his power through you. You are a vessel to show forth his power, man. So get off your ass and do what you got to do, man. Get off your ass and do what you got to do, man. Every part of this body got to be working. Every part of the body of Yahawashi has to be working, man. Even the so-called most feeblest parts. You have a position in this body. Do what you got to do, man. Teach this word, whatever. Research, send articles, upload videos. Do what you got to do to get this truth out there. Use your talent. Use your gift that Yahawashi bestowed upon you. Do what you got to do, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. Read it again.
Yeah, it says, See, I have set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms.
See, I have set you over the nations and over the kingdoms, man. The Lord granted you, he gave you a position over the nations and over the kingdoms. You are above these nations and you are above these kingdoms, man. No matter what status they got, president, governor, mayor, you are above them because you are a prophet of the Heavenly Father. You are a prophet of the Heavenly Father. So you are above these people. Go ahead.
To root out and to pull down.
To root out and to pull down. Okay. Because that's what the prophets did back then, man. When the people saw the prophets, they knew. They was like, damn, is he come to prophesy evil against us? Does the Lord hate us? What the Lord is going to do unto us now? They were scared when the prophets came around, man. To root out and to pull down. And that's what the men of the Lord doing today. They pulling down all false imaginations, all vain thoughts. Everybody that speak against the Bible. Everybody that speak against Yahawashi. And
to destroy.
And to destroy. The prophets destroy things. How? By the power of this word. You have that power. Use it. You have that power to destroy things. Meaning figuratively, man. Not to be, for the simple ass niggas thinking carnally, oh, they're terrorists. Nah, spiritually, figuratively speaking, you have the power to destroy strongholds, man. Such as Islam. Such as Seventh-day Adventists. Such as Buddhists. Such as all them other idol worshippers and false imaginations and fables and myths. You have the power to destroy that shit, man. Through this word. Through the spirit of the Most High and His Son. Go ahead.
It says, and to throw down and to build.
And to build, what are you building? The house of David. You building the tabernacles of David again, man. Okay? You're building up the foundations of the elect. Go ahead.
And to plant.
And to plant. You planting them seeds, the seeds of faith. All right?
I know.
Yeah, get Revelation.
You want Revelation?
Yeah.
Okay. 11:6, right?
Yeah, because it said the spirit of the prophets is subject unto the prophets.